Welcome back, traders. My name is Manuel Fonseca. Welcome to Smart Habits. So in today's video, we're gonna see why trading without budgeting is dangerous. All right. So I'm gonna share with you some thoughts about this important topic. We're gonna highlight here some things that, based on my experience, has helped me a lot, and probably I think it will help you as well. So we have here a common belief, and it says, "I just need a good strategy." That's what we used to think, right? So many of us we think that budgeting is not related to trading, right? Or the capital management starts inside the charts, or profits will solve financial problems later. So we're constantly thinking about strategy, learning how to read the market, the best strategy to be financially wealthy based on trading, right? The best strategy to have a 80% risk reward ratio, etc. Right? But no, my friends, this mindset creates pressure before trading even begins. And this is a really honest question. I don't know. I have read this word, this phrase I'm gonna mention. I think some mentor have mentioned as well is if you don't know, if you're not able to handle small quantities, how are you gonna handle big quantities? Or it was with coins. If you don't know how to treat, it says learn how to deal with coins. So when you get the bills, you know how to handle them. So let me talk about the next, what budgeting really does. So a budget defines your emotional risk. And probably you may don't pay attention to this, but this is really relevant. A trading budget answers how much pressure I am under, right? Can I accept the losses calmly? Am I trading to survive or to execute? Without budget, every trade feels personal, right? Look, there are two types of traders. There are ones who are very risky, and I admire them because personally I cannot be like them. And it's the type of trader who trades with the money they need to live on a daily basis. I mean, with the money to pay the rent, to pay the groceries, to pay the school of the kids, or even with money from other people. So, or they pay, or they trading with debt. And I say I admire them because I cannot do that, right? Some of them, unfortunately, that I have met, some of them lose all that money, don't have enough money to live on a daily basis, and play the casino thing with trading, right? But just a few percentage that I have met, they have the pressure has helped them to thrive and overcome the situation and become professional traders, right? That's why I admire them. Even those who lose because they were brave enough to put all that money on risk. But personally, the ones who have created consistently wealth on a month basis are the ones who have a proper budget. It means that they are maybe under pressure enough to keep continuing with the trading, but they when they have losses, they of course they resent them, or I do resent my losses as well. But they say next month I'm gonna cover it, and because I have a money to invest on it, right? And this is the thing: am I trading to survive or am I trading to execute? This is the key question. If you are trading to pay your bills, bro, you are near to a bankruptcy, or near to a huge debt, or near to lose, or just step away from a trading career, honestly. Because if you see professional traders, maybe may have debt, but positive debt, but this is not the video to talk about negative, the good or bad debt, but they do have debt, but probably for other businesses, houses, real estate, whatever, right? But not to trade or to put the money on the stock market, something like that. No, definitely not. So without budget, every trade looks like personal. And you need to understand that. You put more pressure than you should on your shoulders because that's not properly how it works. So why not budget creates bad trades? Financial pressure leaks into execution, as well as emotional pressure. But when traders lack a budget, they trade oversized position, they avoid stop losses, right? So they do not put a stop loss properly because they don't know how. If you don't know how to budget yourself, imagine trading, managing a capital that you have in the market, right? They force trades, they revenge trade fast because they don't have rules structure, right? This has nothing to do with strategy quality, nothing but you, right? So it limits a lot of your options. Sorry, it doesn't limit your options. It means that you have plenty of options to keep executing or playing on the market without being aware about the pressure you're actually living with. So here is the invisible problem. You are trading money you emotionally need. So it means that this is a dangerous sign because if you need that money, it means that you cannot lose. But if you're in a business in which you're gonna lose the money, potentially you're gonna lose. So why you do that, right? So the danger signs are that trading to pay bills, trading to fix financial stress, and sorry with this, I'm gonna tell you guys, for most of you, trading will not pay that debt that you're in because of your previous decision, right? Trading while worried about expenses and neither that your expenses, your lifestyle, trading is not gonna pay you that. I'm so sorry, but I know that there's a lot of content creators, professional traders that show a lifestyle based on trading, but that's not sustainable, right? There are so few of them that actually can do that, but there are count with the fingers of your hand, right? Honestly, just no one. The other, they have money from other type of sources, but they sell you the trading product as the one who picks rich or fortune, right? Or the fortune. But don't think about them. Think about yourself. Right? You can't rely on trading to pay the bills, right? And this turns the market into a survival game that you don't need. Right? You need the calmer you execute, the better results you will have because you will be able to handle better the losses because you're gonna have plenty here, right? And as well, your execution will improve because you don't want to have that pressure. You will have that stability on your life, financially talking, and that will be provided through a budget. So, how this affects the smart money execution or any trading system execution. It requires any time, any trading strategy requires patience. Without a budget, you enter before confirmation, you skip higher time frame bias, you chase liquidity prematurely, or in this case, smart money fails when patience is replaced by urgency. When you trade any trading system with urgency, I can tell you you're gonna lose that money, unfortunately, because you're not following a proper trading. So, but here's the news, right? What trading budget looks like. Okay. This is a thing. Simple, my friends. And not complicated. It says a healthy budget separates living expenses, emergency funds, trading capital, and then learning costs. As simple as that, right? It's as simple as that, right? Have never been taught how to do this in your daily life. But as an adult, and this is a thing, the more independent you are in your personal or private life, the better training will be for you because you would know how to separate this living expenses, emergency funds, trading capital, or learning costs. Because that happens to me once. I wanted to be mentored by someone and I had some savings. But the mentorship with this person cost all my savings. And no way, I cannot afford that type of things, at least at that moment, right? Because I would put myself into a financial risk position. And I didn't want to be in that position again because I did it when it was in debt. That will be a story later. But the thing is that you need to separate all the expenses and understand that this is a business in which you're going to invest certain amount of money. So you say, I will save $200, pounds, euros, fund my account, and I will save another 200 euros, dollars, whatever, pay a with another, for example. Okay, with the mentor you want to execute, right? If you, for example, in this case, if you have a mentor who will tell you what to do, it will be much better for you. But it's inside of your budget, and you don't have that pressure. Then as well, if you lose that account of the $200 account, you say like, okay, it's part of the risk, it's part of the learning curve, it's part of the process. But you're not paying with the money of your rent, with the school fee from your kids or your university. No, my friends. So this is healthy, even for because it will help you not just financially but also emotionally. And this separation protects you from psychology, your psych. So why this reduces anxiety? Just let me know. Let me tell you, clarity reduces emotional load definitely when your budget is clear. Losses are expected. Thrive with them. Drawdowns are tolerable, and execution improves naturally just because of that, right? Calm traders execute better, and you need to become one of those. And calm doesn't come from charts, but it comes from your personal and private. So the bigger lesson here, trading discipline starts outside the charts, right? And if financials are loose, strategy won't save you, indicators won't help. More screen time makes it worse. So structural side creates clarity inside, and that's something that we need to improve and accept. In the years of experience I've been doing this career, it has helped build certain habits, not just for trading, but for my private. And then I realized the responsible I get in my private and financial and personal, the better I become. And I'm pretty sure this will help you. So it may sound like an one that or father pieces of it. And this is the thing. You may say, hey, I already know. But if you know, if you don't what you know, it doesn't mean you doesn't know, right? You don't know. If you know that, for example, touching the burns, but you still touch it, so you don't know, right? Thing is that, my friends, take these pieces of advice, and if you want consistent execution, build financial structure, and this is something interesting that you will need to your life. This channel will teach you smart money, execution discipline, personal systems for traders, and if you really think this help and it will help someone else, send them or share with him or her this video and subscribe if you want to trade with less pressure and more. And remember, my friends, before we watch the market, if you have any further question, write them in the comment box. Leave me a comment. I will be there to help you. And hit the subscribe and like button and let me know that you like this type of content. All right. So see you in the next video, my friends. And thanks so much.